Welcome to Fulbrook on Fulshear Creek, and guess where? Fulshear, Texas. Only a few hundred yards south of downtown Fulshear. That's where we're located, Fulbrook on Fulshear Creek, right off the West Park Tollway.
Before we get into the video today, don't forget, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell. We do release a new video every week, and you probably know by now, but I'm Amber Moore.
And I'm Bret Wallace.
And we're your Houston local guide. Okay, so yeah, we've been doing quite a bit out here in Fulshear, Texas, and it always seems to be raining when we come out. We're not complaining. We'd rather have this than 100-degree weather, but my hair is getting a little curly, so I had to pull it back today.
Mine too. I'm gonna have to tuck it back like a...
Well, let's talk about location. So we are a straight shot out from the city, basically. So if you take this east on the West Park Toll Road, you're going to be Galleria in the city
no time.
Quick.
Yeah.
Right? So as we always talk about, expansion is happening west. And
so much expansion, right?
Tell
from
me.
2010 to 2020, Fulshear went from 1,170 residents to over 17,000
That's crazy.
residents. Yes, it is the fastest growing small town in the United States of America.
So we're in the hot spot.
According to the Fort Bend County Economic Development Council website. So blame them if that's wrong, not me.
So see how he already rolled in the county? Because that's what I'm saying. We are in Fort Bend County. This is Bret's stomping grounds. He knows this area better than anybody. So
don't get any water on my J's.
He was nice enough to let me tag along today.
In all of Texas, the 13th, niche.com ranked Fulshear the 13th best place to raise a family. And get this, in 2020, Houston Business Journal came out and said that this zip code is the 4th wealthiest zip code in all of Greater Houston. So it might be able to house you.
That's really impressive. So what I love about Fulshear is you have great schools out here, which we're going to go into in a little bit, great amenities.
And it has 201 sunny days per year. Believe me.
Not today being one of them.
All right, let's get into the community.
Okay, let's do it.
This community is a trend development community, and they're projecting about 1,100 homes once it's all said and done and completed.
And I love the builders that are out here, Bret. So Highland Homes, I know, Perry, Newmark, Drees, and Empire. And homes out here right now, when we're shooting in 2023, we're looking at somewhere around the 500s, all the way up even to the 900s. And that's easy to get up at that price point, especially when you're doing like a custom home with trees and you're adding in all those really great finishes. Even Highland has a great model home out here, and it would be easy to see how that would get on the upper end as well.
Yes, I have seldom attended a grand opening of a new floor plan, the unveiling of a new floor plan, in Houston at least, because that's pretty much the only place I go see these new home plans. I've never seen as many jaw-dropped professional agents. That this is all we do, we tour. Shameless plug here for Highland Homes again, but you guys just keep knocking it out of the park. The 218 floor plan that is in Model Home Row, the new one just got unveiled. I think it was in September.
Yeah, we came to the opening.
I'm saying, like, I've never seen that many professional groups of people that were just like,
it was like floored. An ant farm in here. It was like you almost did, I mean, everyone wanted to come and see it, because every time Highland unveils a model home, first of all, you know, the floor plan's gonna be great, but what they're known for is the decor and the aesthetic and how they build everything out with finishes. I mean, they're on the cutting edge. And so people come here to get ideas. Yeah,
and I know we're going to shoot a dedicated tour of that one. I don't know if it's going to come out before this video or after, but we'll be sure to link somewhere above or below where we're at right now, so you can actually see this floor plan and the actual model in Fulbrook on Fulshear Creek of what we're talking about. It's impressive. But yeah, so the great builder lineup, great offerings. Again, 500s to under $1 million. This is, like we said in the intro, this is one of the more wealthier zip codes overall in Greater Houston. So that price point is a very desirable price point for this area, and it'll get you on a very nice lot, a very nice home, and still within a good proximity to the city. So that's why we're such a fan of this community. I've been selling here for years.
Yeah, and not to mention they have incredible features and amenities. So we have Huggins Lake, and then the lodge, which is really, Bret, I would say, the anchor of the community. And there's all kind of creeks and parks. So they really promote, you know, nature, preserving nature, promoting simplicity. I mean, in that small town feel, but not compromising, right, on any of the things that you have in a community. They also have a fitness center. and a resort style pool, a competition pool, an amphitheater, playgrounds, and even a bocce ball court.
Yeah, that amphitheater is going to be on Huggins Lake, like near the lodge, and the Huggins Lake is kind of like Amber said, the anchor, the center point of the community, and there's just a huge open field there. It's beautiful. Hopefully we can get a shot of it. But I can't imagine like when the weather's 65, 75 outside, it's nice, just laying down a blanket, going and watching a movie on a Friday night or something. Because I know that they'll be doing, they'll have events throughout the year, fun stuff for families to do because everything is outdoor. It's very nature driven, like Amber was mentioning. So it's just a great community, and you'll feel like you're a lot more rural and more, not country living, but just a slower pace of life, and you actually get to enjoy the outdoors. But you're really, 24 miles from Houston, right on the West Park Tollway, which is a very efficient and fast route into the city. So that's one really great thing. They do have a lifestyle director here in Fulbrook on Fulshear Creek, so they're always planning cool stuff. But yeah, there's just a lot of amenities, but it's compact, right? They're going to be accessible. It's not like a whole day trip to go to this amenity or that. It's like in some of these crazy master plan communities we've gone to that are the size of a small city. It's very manageable, walkable. I see a lot of people here on golf carts. Again, that's not allowed by the deed restrictions. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I see, and everybody's very friendly. Everybody waves. So I do know there's golf cart activity, which makes it super cool to be moving in and out, moving around town, moving around the community. It's a pretty cool way, and the kids love it. So that's something I've noticed here.
Yeah, and the other thing that I'm already taking note of, Bret, which I know I always have to talk about the boring stuff, the numbers. But
Yep, you do.
I am blown away that I am seeing a tax rate in 2023 of 2.7% before homestead exemption. Typically, when we're in a community of this magnitude in nature, that number is usually a 3 point something.
Yeah, 3.3 at least, sometimes even 3.5 and 6.
Yeah, so 2.7, you're going to be probably under 2.5% by the time you file for exemptions.
Yeah, and that is the 2023 tax rate according to the Fulbrook on Fulshear Creek website. Don't sue Amber or I, or definitely don't sue me if that's wrong, because I think I wrote the notes today, which is a change.
Yeah, always verify, independently verify. And then looks like the HOA this year has been $1,200 annually, so about, really right on $100 a month, which is really reasonable for all the things that you get out here. So Bret, do you want to talk about schools really quickly?
Not really, but I will. Just kidding. Schools. Okay, so you are at Lamar Consolidated Independent School District, LCISD. So the schools are going to be for the elementary school. It's going to be Morgan Elementary. Also, I've seen that some Huggins Elementary for pre-K through 5th, but there's LCIC has been moving around a little bit for overflow purposes. Yes, so it looks like it's going to be Morgan Elementary for new residents, but there is a Huggins Elementary too. So there are 2 elementary schools that service this neighborhood. Which one your child would be at would be a discussion we need to have with either the builder, developer, or the school district itself. But it's Huggins Elementary, Morgan Elementary, and then for the middle school, it's Roberts Middle School. And then for junior high, it's Dean Lehman Junior High, which Niche.com ranked the school among the top 15% out of 2,223 middle schools in Texas.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that definitely is. I might be able to get a B at that school if I went right now. And then, of course, Fulshear High School, which, Amber, check this out. Fulshear High School does have an advanced placement or AP participation rate, right? You went to public school, not me. AP's advanced placement?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Very good.
Okay,
I was wondering,
think,
is that a dig at me because you only went to private school?
Well, I mean, Amber, we both know who has the private school brain here. Just kidding. I got in a lot of trouble, so I had to go. Fulshear High School has an AP participation rate of 60%.
That's really high.
Yeah, actually. Absolutely.
A lot of brainiacs out here, it seems. Okay, well, wonderful. I mean, I love coming out to Fulshear with you because there's just so much this has to offer, and it's really growing. Like we were talking about, it's one of the fastest growing cities in the country, and you can see why. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this week's video. We hope you really liked it. Don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, and our contact information is always below. Please call, text, email us anytime. We would love to chat with you, answer any questions you may have, and possibly maybe come out here and tour with you.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to get a hold of me, call or text. If you want Amber, email.
But ultimately, this is your territory, because I said you run the South, Bret. So chances are, if you're interested in living in Fulshear or Fulbrook, you're going to be the man. I might sneak up.
I mean, I've said it a million times. I'm the queen of the South. You know, so come on down. Be some queens together.
Love it. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again here next week.
Later.